Hey, it's Logan Christopher from Legendary Strength, and recently I was asked a question about the knees coming over the toes in squats. So many people spout off that you never want to let this happen, and as is the case, there's a time and place for it. Really understanding where this idea came from is important because so many people take an idea that really makes sense in one context or one limited type of thing and generalizes that to mean, oh, your knees must never go past your toes or you're going to die and kill children, something horrible like that. So where did this idea come from? Generally, when you're working with a barbell, doing back squats, that sort of thing, the knees should not be coming over the toes. When you're squatting down, it shouldn't look like that. It's really much more of a squat back. The shins maintaining a bit more of that vertical status. So once again, squatting back versus squatting down just with the knees where your ankle is flexing more. So generally, if you were doing a back squat with a heavy weight, and this is not heavy, so you'd want to be going more like this rather than like this. Hope you can see that difference there. So that really makes a lot of sense with that because if your knees are going over, more of the stress is going straight into the knee joint. You have hundreds of pounds on your back. You don't want all that stress going on there. You want more of that alignment so the stress is going more in the hips and all the big muscles there rather than into that joint. So that being said, when do you actually want to have the knees come forward? Well, if you're working on mobility, notice that the knee does come forward over the toes. This is not really a problem. I'm not dying from this right now. It is just flexibility and mobility to get into that position. And so, for instance, if you are doing a one-legged squat, we do it from this side, the battery pack for the mic is slightly in my way. Notice I have to take this knee over toe position. There's no way I can have a vertical alignment. Let's just try this with a squat and I'm going to fall on my butt. Because you need to have this knee over toe to do a pistol. So does that mean all pistols are bad? No. It's just you need to build your body's ability to be able to do it. Here's how I like to look at joints. Can they naturally move that way? Can the ankle flex? Can the knee flex over the toe? Yes, it's natural to do. It's not the same as the knee trying to bend to the outside like this, which generally, this is not how you want to squat. Not with the weight, not with body weight squat, unless you're really trying to work on those weakened areas. But because the knee does not bend to the side, it's a hinge joint. It bends forward and back and has very limited side range of motion. But it can bend like this. So you can work body weight stuff generally, as long as you work into it smartly with the knee over the toe, and with back squats, with heavy weights, that sort of thing. Generally, yes. Keep your knees back over the toe. Squat more back rather than straight down.